Welcome back to MaxsGarajMahal, and we are going to attempt to do a little bit of welding, which I've already done, and check the weld for penetration and flow for the gun, and it's seems to be doing pretty well. And with the lung condition, I have a mask on while I was grinding. It's not the best mask in the world, but hey, it works. So anyway, we're going to real quickly try to relocate the camera and see if we can, and I don't know how these other guys do this, but I've got this old welding helmet, and I'm going to see if I can figure out some way to attach that over the lens. Now all you can see is yourself, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not, and you'll be able to see the weld. I'm sure once the arc is struck and it starts to weld, I'm sure you'll probably be able to see just fine. I'm not really sure, but I don't know how long it's going to take to set that up. We're going to try it. If not, what I think is a good shot for you, then I'll just go ahead and take it with the lens. I'm not sure if that'll hurt the camera. Certainly do hope not, but I know a lot of people do welding videos, so let's give it a shot and see what we come up with. Alrighty, we're back. We weren't able to figure out the lens cover, so hope this didn't hurt your eyes. If it does, cover up the weld part with your fingertips temporarily. The only thing I changed on the welder as far as buying parts goes is I replaced this outer nozzle shield here, and or nozzle, and the one I got back with the welder, it was beat all to pieces and all closed up, and I think you probably saw that on the other video. However, I just got through taking a round punch and driving it through there and opened it up. I'm going to try this again to see if it welds okay. But first I'm going to hit it with a new nozzle. I haven't even dipped it in nozzle spray cleaner yet. So anyway, we're going to try it and see if you can see this. Hopefully you can. And we'll go from there. What I want to brag on this thing for. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Well, it's pretty if nothing else. Don't know if you could see that, but looks really nice. I mean, really nice. Let's pop this nozzle off and see if we can get this one back on here. And let's try some more with this one. Looks real good. Even better if I would guys, that's plumb pretty right there. Alright, let's go ahead and sew it up. Alright, let's take a look at it. We'll blow some of this smoke off of it so you can see it. Had a big hole there I had to fill up, and it looks pretty good. I'll probably grind her back just to check it real well and see what that looks like. So, not sure what you can see. Let me see if I can get in a little closer. And let's see here. All right. Now then, let me see if I can bring you over here and see if you can see anything any better than that. Now I'm in really far with that lens, so I'm not really sure how much that, I'm sure it looks huge. So let me back out here a little ways. And well guys, here's what I did. Replaced the nozzle. Cleaned the liner. I mean, cleaned it really well. Cleaned the, unwound the wire. Cleaned it really well. Put it back on the spool. That was no fun. You don't ever want to do that. And I really lubricated up the spool adapter, which I made out of wood. I think I showed it to you. And adjusted it down to where it just has just enough tension to keep tension on the spool, which is what you want. I've got the tension on the wire feed wheels. I hate to say this, but this little machine has a, I tell you what, let me reset the camera here so that you can see me talking, and I'll try to get the machine where you can see it as well. Be right back. Okay, so here we go. So here's what I did. Now right here, there is a piece of furniture moving slider that I wrapped around the wire, and I put a paper clamp on there to keep that in place. So the wire has to go through that to remove any dust and debris or rust from the wire before it goes into the feeder. The feeder here doesn't have numbers on this. This is actually a heavy-duty nylon plastic wire feeder that holds a motor and these wire tension wheels. And it's been working just fine for me. And here I've got just enough tension to keep that wheel from moving. This adapter that's in here for this 10-pound spool is made out of a piece of 2x2 pine wood that I cut the corners off of, rounded with a router till it fit, after I bored a hole through it, and it fits just over this this holder for the 2-pound spool. And all this works beautifully. The tension on this wheel is probably only 1/4 of the amount of adjustment that goes on this wire feed. So basically all we did to make this thing work just fine, and it works beautifully. I got to get back into practicing welding. It's been 15 or better. It's probably been 15 years since I've done any welding. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of it, so just warning you guys. So we got a lot of different modifications and things we're going to make for these Hustler mowers, big dog mowers, so stay tuned for that. But if you run into a problem with your machine, check your spool tension, check your wire tension for your feeder, check your nozzle, check your tip. If the tip is too loose, it's not going to weld properly. If you don't have enough gas shield going to, and the proper gas going to the material you're welding, that's going to make a difference. If you're welding aluminum, you're going to use argon. I'm using 75-25, which is pretty good for nearly everything metal that you use that has carbon in it. So really the little machine didn't really have anything wrong with it, just needed some cleaning and adjusting. And the new nozzle, I think, does work just a tiny bit better because it's slightly more open, allowing more gas to get to it, but still, I don't think there was any reason to change the nozzle once I got this one rounded back out. So guys, the little Chicago Electric Dual Mig 151, which is no longer in the Chicago Electric lineup, nor is it in Harbor Freight, which owns Chicago Electric from what I understand. It's no longer available, and I've seen a lot of them for sale recently. People are asking unbelievable prices for them. I mean, some of them are asking $250, $350 for them, and they actually, if you need a welder and that's the only one you have available, I've welded 5/8 metal with this, 5/8 thickness, and it's done an excellent job. It's not rated for that, but I've never, ever, in this little trailer that I was just welding on, I loaned this trailer out and they actually tore this. This is a house trailer tongue jack, and it's welded to a piece of 5x5 by 3/8 angle, which is welded to the tongue, and this is welded on top of that. They actually tore the tongue jack off. They didn't bend the tongue, they didn't bend the 3/8 angle. They just tore this jack plumb off, and even tore some of the jack body off. So this thing welds great. I probably should show you that weld down there that I did 16 years ago or so when I built this little trailer. And man, this thing just works great. So overall, I'd give this little Chicago Electric Dual MIG 151 2 thumbs up for its build and quality. They may not be what they used to be, they may even be better, but if that's what you can find and you can pick it up cheap at a yard sale or Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or your newspaper classified, and you can buy it right, pick that thing up. And they're good little welders, and you can update them and upgrade them. HTP America Incorporated, which is USA Weld, they do have a gun for it that you can upgrade to, and I think it's a 10-foot long gun, which would be nice. And I thought about upgrading this to a 10-foot gun, and I'd be glad if to do that for you guys if USA Weld wants to donate a gun. I actually hit them up for that. They told me they weren't interested because I don't have enough viewers and subscribers. So that's one thing. The more subscribers and viewers and likes you have, the more these people that are in the business will help you out, so that we can bring you more videos. So hey, send them an email, send them a Twitter, send them Instagram, let them know that you'd like to see MaxsGarajMahal. That's me, MaxsGarajMahal. I almost said my last name, which is Hughes. Let them know that you'd like to see me do a real world, an actual small garage real world gun change. And they have an adapter to adapt from the 10-pound to the 2-pound welders like this one. Tell them you'd like to see me do a review on that, and I'll change this thing out. Now I'll probably more than likely keep my little wood thing because this thing works so smoothly. If you'd like to see some more things on welders, let me know in the comments below, and we'll do what we can. Another thing too, I'm using a little Chicago Electric. This is I have them on sale for $9.99 every once in a while, and I noticed that the price now is $11.99 on their sale. But I'm trying to show you guys what you can do in your shop with the least expensive tools that are still quality. And like I said, if you'd like to see more videos on welding, grinding, cutting, we're going to have some of those coming up. But let these companies know that that we're out here. Help me, guys, to help you, and we'll do all we can to bring you good quality content. We appreciate you watching, appreciate you subscribing. If you hadn't already, please do. Make sure you hit that like button and really smash that notification bell so that you'll be notified when the next videos come out. We appreciate it very much. Y'all come back and see us here at MaxsGarajMahal. You hear?